Hello everyone, I'm CA Neeraj B. Welcome to my YouTube channel Accounting Buddy. Today's video is very special. We will cover 100 plus questions and answers on every aspect of the topic accounting procedures, rules of debit and credit. The video is divided into 9 sections displayed on your screens. It will include the questions and answers related to the topics fundamental rules of debit and credit, recording of transactions, practical applications of debit and credit rules, conceptual and analytical questions, critical thinking questions, one-liner question and answers, multiple choice questions, true or false, and fill in the blanks. So sit back, relax and watch the full video and master the rules of debit and credit and pass with flying colors. In this section, we will discuss questions and answers related to fundamental rules of debit and credit. Question number 1 is, what is the basic rule of debits and credits in accounting? The answer is, debit increases assets and expenses while credit increases liabilities, equity and revenue. Question number 2, how are assets affected by debits and credits? The answer is assets increase with debits and decrease with credits. Question number 3. How are liabilities affected by debits and credits? The answer is liabilities increase with credits and decrease with debits. Question number 4. What happens to equity accounts when debited? The answer is equity accounts decreases when debited. Question number 5. How do revenue accounts react to credits? The answer is revenue accounts increases with credits. Question number 6 on your screens is, what is the effect of a debit on expense accounts? The answer is debits increase expense accounts. Question number 7. What type of accounts are debited to reflect an increase? The answer is asset and expense accounts are debited to reflect an increase. Question number 8. What type of accounts are credited to reflect an increase? The answer is liability, equity and revenue accounts are credited to reflect an increase. Question number 9. What is the dual aspect concept in accounting? The answer is every transaction has two aspects, a debit and a corresponding credit. Question number 10. Which side of a T account shows debits? The answer is left hand side. Question number 11 is, why is revenue credited when earned? The answer is because it increases the owner's equity. Question number 12, which side of a T account shows credits? The answer is the right side. The question number 13, why is an expense debited when incurred? The answer is because it decreases the owner's equity. Question number 14, what is the rule for recording drawings? The answer is drawings are debited because they reduces equity. Question number 15, are purchases recorded as debit or credit? The answer is purchases are debited as they increase the expenses or the assets. In this section, we will take up the questions and answers related to the procedures of accounting and the recording of the transactions. Question number 16 on your screens is, what are the steps in accounting cycle? The answer is identification, recording, posting, trial balance preparation, adjustments, financial statements and closing are the steps in the accounting cycle. Question number 17, where is a transaction first recorded? The answer is in the journal book, which is also known as the book of original entry. Question number 18, what is a journal entry? The answer is a record of transaction in the journal with debits and credits. Question number 19, what is a compound journal entry? The answer is an entry where more than one debit or credit transactions are clubbed together. Question number 20, how do you record a cash sales? The answer is debit cash and credit the revenue. Question 21 is, what is posted in the ledger? The answer is journal entries are posted to their respective ledger accounts. Question number 22, what is a trial balance? The answer is A list of all the ledger accounts with debit and credit balances is called a trial balance. Question number 23. What does a balanced trial balance indicates? The answer is total debits equals total credits, but it does not guarantee the accuracy. Question number 24. What happens if a transaction is recorded with an unequal debit and credit? The answer is it causes an imbalance in the trial balance. Question number 25. What is the purpose of a ledger? The answer is to classify and summarize transactions by account. Question number 26 is what is the golden rule of accounting? The answer is for personal accounts, debit the receiver, credit the giver. For real accounts, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And for nominal accounts, debit all expenses and losses and credit all incomes and gains. Question number 27. What is the purpose of adjusting entries? The answer is to update accounts for accrued or deferred items before preparing the financial statements. Question number 28. Give an example of an adjusting entry. The answer is the entry for accrued salaries, and the entry will be debit salary expenses and credit salary payable account. In this section, we will take up the questions and answers related to the practical application of debit and credit rules. Question number 29 is how do you record a loan taken from a bank? The answer is debit cash and credit loan payable. Question number 30. How is a payment of rent recorded? The answer is debit rent expense and credit cash. Question number 31. How is an owner's capital contribution recorded? The answer is debit cash and credit capital account. Question number 32. How is the purchase of an inventory on credit recorded? The answer is debit inventory and credit accounts payable. Question number 33. How do you record the depreciation of an asset? The answer is debit depreciation expense and credit accumulated depreciation. Question number 34. How is an account receivable collected? The answer is debit cash and credit accounts receivable. Question number 35 is how is a utility bill paid is recorded? The answer is debit utility expenses, credit cash account. Question number 36. How is interest earned recorded? The answer is debit cash and credit interest revenue account. Question number 37. How is a discount given to a customer recorded? The answer is debit sales discount account and credit accounts receivable account. Question number 38. How do you record prepaid insurance? The answer is debit prepaid insurance account and credit cash account. Question number 39. How is an asset purchase with cash recorded? The answer is debit asset account and credit cash account. Question number 40 is how do you record unpaid wages? The answer is debit wages expense account and credit wages payable account. Question number 41 is how is bad debts written off? The answer is debit bad debt expense account and credit accounts receivable account. Question number 42. How is a dividend declared and paid recorded? The answer is debit dividends and credit cash. Question number 43. How do you record the sale of equipment? The answer is debit cash and credit equipment and record gain or loss in the transaction as well. In this section, we will take up conceptual and analytical questions. Question number 44 is why do assets and expenses have normal debit balances? The answer is they represent resource owned which increases with debits. Question number 45. Why do liabilities and revenue have normal credit balances? The answer is they represent obligations or income which increases with credits. Question number 46. What is the relationship between the accounting equation and the debit and credit rules? The answer is debit and credit rules ensures the accounting equation remains balanced. That is, assets of the business are always equal to liabilities plus equity. Question number 47. Can an account have both a debit and a credit balance? The answer is yes, in rare cases. For example, overdraft is a bank account. Question number 48 is, what is the importance of the double entry system? The answer is, it ensures every transaction affects two accounts, maintaining the balance and reducing errors. Question number 49, how do you decide which account to debit and which account to credit? The answer is, by analyzing the type of account and the transactions impact on it. Question number 50. Why are revenue accounts credited and not debited? The answer is because revenue increases equity of the owners. Question number 51. What does a debit balance in a revenue account indicates? The answer is either an error or an unusual business situation such as the refund to a customer. In this section, we will discuss critical thinking questions. Question number 52 is, can debit and credit rules vary by country? The answer is, the debit and credit rules are universal, but specific accounting standards adopted by various countries might be different. Question number 53, to record a purchase of asset, why asset account is debited? The answer is, purchase of an asset means increase in an asset, and as per rule, asset accounts are debited when they increase. Question number 54. To record an increase in a liability account, it must be credited. Why? The answer is, increase in liability means business has received the goods or services or the benefit for which the payment is yet to be made. Thus, the liability of the business will increase. Therefore, the liability is credited. Question number 55. Name the side on which increase in capital account is recorded. The answer is credit side. Question number 56 is, profit earned by the business and increase in the proprietor's capital. Is it correct? The answer is yes, it is correct. The profit earned by the business is added to the capital of the proprietor. Question number 57. A liability is paid by issuing a check. Which account will be credited and why? The answer is bank account will be credited. When the payment is made by check, the bank balance will be reduced. Bank is an asset account. As per rule, asset account is credited when it is reduced. Question number 58. Why the rules of debit and credit are same for liabilities and capital? The answer is, rules of debit and credit are same for liabilities and capital account because of business entity concept. As per this concept, business is separate and distinct entity from its owners. In this section, we will take up one-liner answer questions. Question number 59 is, what are the two sides of an account called? The answer is, the two sides of the account are debit and credit. Question number 60. In T form of an account, which side is debit and which side is credit? The answer is, left hand side is debit side and right hand side is credit side in the T form of account. Question number 61. When a capital account is debited? The answer is, when proprietor makes drawings or when business make loss, the capital account is debited. Question number 62. When a capital account is credited? The answer is, when the proprietor contributes capital or business makes profit, the capital account is credited. Question number 63. What is an asset account? The answer is, an account of the property owned and controlled by the business is an asset account. Question number 64 on your screens is, what is liability account? The answer is, an account which shows the amount payable by the business to the outsiders is a liability account. Question number 65. What is the debit credit rule for liability account? The answer is credit when the liability increases and debit when liability decreases. Question number 66. What is the debit and credit rule for expense account? The answer is debit when expenses increase and credit when expenses decrease. Question number 67. What is the debit credit rule for revenue account? The answer is credit when revenue increases and debit when revenue decreases. Question number 68. What does debit in asset account signifies? The answer is it signifies that the business has further purchased the asset. Question number 69 is what is signified by the debit cash balance? The answer is a debit cash balance signifies cash in hand. Question number 70. What is signified by the debit bank balance? The answer is a debit bank balance signifies amount of money lying with the bank. Question number 71. Is capital a personal account or a real account? The answer is capital is a personal account. Question number 72. What is signified by the credit bank balance? The answer is it signifies the amount business owes to the bank. Question number 73. Cash withdrawn by proprietor should be credited to which account? The answer is it should be credited to cash account. Let us now take multiple choice questions. Question number 74 is debit means option A an increase in asset, option B a decrease in asset, option C an increase in liability, and option D an increase in asset or expense. And the correct answer is option D. Question number 75. Credit means option A an increase in asset, option B an increase in liability, option C a decrease in asset, and option D a decrease in liability. And the correct answer is option B an increase in liability. Question number 76 is how many sides does an account have? And the options are A 2, B 3, C 1 and D 4. And the correct answer is an account has always two sides. Therefore option A is the correct answer. Question 77 on your screens is purchase of machine for cash should be debited to, and the available options are option A cash account, option B purchase account, option C supplier account, and option D machine account. And the correct answer is option D machine account. Question number 78. Cash withdrawn by proprietor should be debited to, and the available options are option A cash account, option B drawings account, option C expense account, and option D none of the above. And the correct answer is B drawings account. Question number 79. Cash sales to Tolly should be debited to, and the available options are option A Tolly account, option B cash account, option C sales account, and option D none of the above. And the correct answer is cash account. Question number 80 on your screen says bank account is a, the available options are option A real account, option B personal account, option C nominal account, and option D none of the above. And the correct answer is option B personal account. Question number 81 is drawing account is a, the options available are option A personal account, option B real account, option C nominal account, and option D none of the above. The correct answer is option A personal account. Question number 82 is goodwill account is a, the options available are option A nominal account, option B real account, option C personal account, and option D none of the above. Goodwill being an asset, it is a real account, so option B is the correct answer. Question 83 on your screens is which of the following accounts has a credit balance? And the available options are option A return inward, option B discount received, option C discount allowed, and option D freight forward. The correct answer is option B, discount received. Question number 84 is sundry debtor account is a, the available options are option A, revenue account, option B, expense account, option C, asset account, and option D, none of the above. And the correct answer is option C, asset account. Question number 85 is sundry creditor account is a, the available options are option A, revenue account, option B, liability account, option C, asset account, and option D, expense account. And the correct answer is option B, liability account. In this section, we will take up true or false question and answers. Question number 86 on your screens is sales account is a revenue account and has credit balance. This is absolutely true statement. Question number 87, drawings is a representative personal account. This is again a true statement. Question number 88, in asset account increase is shown on the credit side. This is a false statement. In asset account, increase in asset is always shown on the debit side. Question number 89. In liability account, decrease is shown on the debit side. This is a true statement. Question number 90. Goodwill is an asset account. This is again a true statement. Question number 91. Sundry creditor account has a credit balance and it is an asset. This is a false statement. Sundry creditor, though by nature is always having a credit balance, but it is not an asset account. It is a liability account. Question number 92. Sundry debtor account has debit balance and is an asset. This is a true statement. Question number 93. Discount received has a credit balance. This is again a true statement because it is an income. Question number 94 on your screens is freight inward and freight outward accounts have debit balance. This is a true statement. Question number 95, return inward and return outward accounts have debit balance. This is a false statement. Question number 96, sundry creditor is an asset account. This is again a false statement. Question number 97, bank is a personal account and cash is a real account. This is a true statement. Question number 98, rent account is an expense account and have debit balance. This is again a true statement. Question number 99, prepaid insurance is an asset account and have credit balance. This is a false statement. Though prepaid insurance is an asset account, it is always having a debit balance. Question number 100, a debit in asset account means increase in assets, which is a true statement. Question number 101, a debit in cash account signifies cash in hand. This is again a true statement. Let us take a few fill in the blanks questions and answers. Question number 102 on your screens is for every debit there is a corresponding dash of equal amount. The correct answer is credit. Question number 103 on your screens is left side of an account is called dash side. The correct answer is debit side. Question number 104 is increase in asset is recorded on the dash side of an account. The correct answer is debit side of an account. Question number 105 is goods sold on credit are credited to dash account. The correct answer is sales account. Question number 106, stock on hand is a dash asset account. The correct answer is current asset account. Question number 107, computer software is a dash account. The correct answer is intangible account. Question number 108, increase in liability is recorded on dash side. The correct answer is credit side. After learning and practicing 100 plus questions and answers on the topic rules of debit and credit, our next lesson on 1st of February 25 will exclusively be on practical illustrations covering all aspects of rules of debit and credit to make you all the master of accounting rules. If you enjoy the content of my channel and appreciate my teaching style, please like, comment, subscribe and share my YouTube channel @AccountingBuddyNB. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you and goodbye for now.